Hey everybody, I'm back. So basically, I'm kind of bored right now. It's like what's happening is that we're is still in the bit of a 40k dry spell, so nothing new in information until July. Although I am thinking that it's going to be orcs that are going to be coming first. I I don't know. But because basically GW really has clammed up. They have really shut down on any information that is to be talked about in the 40k terms, from my standpoint anyway, because I they have released a lot of good stuff about Age of Sigmar, and I'm really liking what they've got. But I'm really hoping that we get some new information soon, because it's like basically almost everyone is swimming in a pool of speculation. So I decided that, you know what, I was thinking this morning while getting ready, and it's like, you know what, let me make a video about what I've been trying to do. Now, in my army, I never really had a based theme. What's happened is like, oh, I do one random army type of army, but I want to try and share my ideas, my views on creating a nice thematic army that I can I can build around. It's like, okay, support unit, like support units, and baseline troops. Now, one of the interesting things I've been able to use as a good foundation is was the what was it? The old Companies of Fenris book, which was the painting guide that came out in 7th edition. Well, back when it was 6th edition. No, 7th edition, I think it was. But anyway, so far, I think that my idea is comes from my army. Is I basing it on Anger Krakendoom. Now, Krakendoom is one of the Wolf Lords from the Space Wolves chapter, and it said, oh, he comes from the southern seas of Fenris. Has a long line of warlords. He's their dark of skin is as dark as their temperament. So I was like, oh, you know what? That'd be kind of cool. It's like, oh, kind of a Caribbean, a Nordic Caribbean type of character. And it's like, yeah, and it's like when it comes to army building, I want to try to build that in the form of, okay, how like he prefers transport units. Well, not transport units, but units are being taken to battle inside of transports, be they rhinos, land raiders, maybe even the Stormwolf, and it's like kind of like a Viking longship whole thing. And I like that idea, and I want to try. And I'm going to try and build around that, because it's like, first off, I need to get more than just a land raider, because currently my transport motor pool is a land raider, a single land raider, a storm wolf, and a razorback. I have drop pods, but I have like 3 drop pods, and that's it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to expand my motor pool when it comes to my tanks, because even to this day, I started 40k in 2010, maybe 2011, and so far I have no predator tanks. I only have a demolisher. I really wanted to get my hands on a whirlwind tank. So really I have to build up my motor pool. Uh, so one of the things I like when it comes to building a thematic army is like it allows you to do what it allows you to do research. You research on the type of character, you then build your army around that type of thinking. And if you want, you can just do a combination of the characters. Now, what I want now for me when it comes to Anger Kraken Doom, I want to try like I want to have like two models to represent him, one in Terminator armor and one in power armor, and I want to give him like if he's in Terminator armor or power armor, I would definitely give him a storm shield and an axe. Because that's Space Wolves. That's Space Wolves. A shield, and an axe. And one of the interesting things I would like to do is that when it comes to building it, like not only because it's like first off, you would have I would say focus first on like a main body, uh, a unit, and then work your way into the support, because this is what I like about one of the things I like about 8th edition is how with detachments you can really compartmentalize. It's very efficient. It allows you to, okay, I want to have the spearhead detachment, okay, heavy support unit. So what do I want to put in heavy support? Maybe some land raiders, or maybe some what am I thinking on that? So maybe some land raiders or some battle tanks to support the advance of the unit. And it's like, oh, you know what? The main body the main body would be a forward advance of Razorbacks and Rhinos, and with tanks as a support detachment. And while you have maybe a couple units of Grey Hunters or Wolf Scouts or Long Fangs outflanking, and you can do or you could have a set of Whirlwind tanks fire at your opponent. Because that's the thing, it gives you a lot to strategize about. And what would happen, what I would do with that is, okay, I'm going to make select his Wolf Guard, because it's like Wolf Guard battle leaders are the lieutenants of the group. Their job is to take small strike forces and outflank an enemy, and like, okay, you can do that because it's like it's very thematic. It kind of clings back to the time when during the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy, the Space Wolves had multiple Wolf Lords and multiple Thanes or Wolf Guard battle leaders to take as support, because each one would have their own series of loyal troops that are loyal to that specific lord, but in general they will be completely loyal to Leman Russ. So it shows that I want to try and build something on this. It gives me a goal to focus toward. And I think it's a good idea. It's like, okay, I can compartmentalize my money properly into certain things. I know I definitely need some Wolfen, but I want to also try to get another Razorback. So, because okay, I can have it as a Razorback, I can have it as a Rhino. It's like I can have a Razorback and a Rhino in a list. So, and I can have it with my Land Raider. But I definitely need more tanks, like a Predator tank, a Predator Annihilator, or a Predator Destructor. It's effective in trying to build a strategy when it comes to facing an opponent. And also you can it also allows you to really build a background for making your characters and your army. And I just love what they're trying to get people to do when it comes to building their 40k lists. Because it's what's going to happen is that they're going to try to ask you for how is this going to make you interact more with the story. So I was thinking, you know what? I'll do Anger Krakendoom because I don't know, because he's alive as far as I know, and I want to try to build his army, make it good. Uh, I already have a Stormwolf. I said don't die, but I could expand that my flying motor pool, but that's just a lot of points. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and make a decent workaround. Because and also one of the things is that okay, you're gonna have a battalion detachment comprised with some support elements. Your battalion detachment will be your main body. Your support detachments can be your a dreadnought cadre, or a special unit of Wolf Guard, who will be coming down in drop pods to take out specific targets. So you can wield a lot with you just like sit down, compartmentalize some of this stuff, and then you've got your themed army. You've got a lot of firepower at your command, and it's fun. So I hope you guys have some ideas. I hope you to hear them from you, because I like to hear from you guys. It's always fun to hear from you guys. Have a good night. Not a good night, but have a good day. Actually, day, night, wherever you are in the world. Have fun.